Hello children, welcome to the social science class of 8th grade. In the previous class we had started the sociology second chapter. The chapter name is culture. In the last session we have learnt about meaning of culture, definition of culture and types of culture. In today's session we shall learn about features of culture. Feature of culture. So culture is abstract. Culture means the lifestyle of social group. The accepted way of life is carried out from one generation to another generation. This process of shifting remain abstract, hence culture is abstract. Okay, what do you mean by this? Culture is abstract. What do you mean by abstract? It's not clear. You don't know how you have learnt, but you have learnt it. But what method you have learnt? What are the steps? Like if you solve a problem, you will have a mathematics problem, you will have steps. How you solve the problem. But how you learnt a culture, how you learn, imbibe, how you practice the lifestyle. You are living in a social group. Is it not? In this group you will follow the rules and regulation. Is it written? No, it is not written. But how you have learnt? It is not clear like the steps of mathematics. It is very abstract. So how did you learn this? You started to accept it, the rules and regulation of the society or the culture of the society, and you have followed it. How you have got? From your parents, grandparents. So we can say it is passed from one generation to another generation. The process of learning this culture or the process of practicing the lifestyle of a social group where we are living is not known. How we have learnt it, how we have practiced, how are we practicing this culture, what method we have learned, it is not clear, but it is abstract. So culture is abstract. Is it very clear with the first feature? Culture is abstract. The second feature of culture is social. Culture is not personal. It means sharing a community's way of life, food, dress, rituals and living with them. Hence, culture is social. What do you mean by culture is social? Culture, like other things, we will say it is our personal bag, personal book, personal table, personal room. Is it not? But culture, we cannot say culture is personal. It is only followed in our home. It is not followed in our group or it is not followed in our community. It's not like that. Culture is not personal. It means it's shared in the community. The way we live, lead a life, the food, dress, rituals, the practices we do. Doing prayer, it may be offering the prayer or marriage rituals, it may be the celebration rituals. All these are the way we follow how the community people will do, how the people in the community practice the same way we also practice. We cannot say it is our personal. Is it not? So community's way of life, food it may be, the food we eat, or if we are living in the North Karnataka, we get adapted to the food style of the north. If we go to the South Karnataka, we adapt to the food style of the south. So that we adopt our community way, how we lead our life, food, dress. The dress we wear is also influenced by the community where we are living. For example, in India, most of us, a woman will wear sari or a salwar kameez because it is influenced by the community. We don't wear like western dresses because our community's way is not accepted. So our dress is also decided by the community's way of life and also living with them. How we live in the community, we follow the rules and regulation, food, dress, rituals, everything. So we share our way of leading a life or a lifestyle. That's why culture is called as a social. The third feature of culture is learnt. Culture doesn't come by birth. When a child is born, it is only a biological mass. It doesn't know anything about the society, how to live and all those things. So culture doesn't come by birth. It's not a natural made either. So culture is not created in the nature. It is created by the group of people who live in the society to satisfy their aims. So this gets formed, the culture get formed in the interaction with the various member of the society. So when the society, people meet with each other and they form the rules and regulation, traditions, rituals, the lifestyle they decide. So there the culture develops. When the child is born, it starts receiving the culture through the process of socialization. What is socialization? Socialization is a process where a child learns how to lead a life in the society, how to behave with the elders, how to talk, how to respond, how to follow the rules and regulation. That the method of learning is called learning culture, values, tradition. All this is called as a socialization. So behavior learned through interaction with the various people. So how child will be learning all this? The child interacts with the family members, with the neighbors, society, then it goes to the school, with the children, teachers, and many other. They interact with the various people and learn the ritual tradition, and they discuss various parts. So children learn from teachers, elders in the house, and they also learn from friends. So culture is learnt. Culture is not inborn or it is not natural. It is created by human being and it is learned by a child through the process of socialization. So culture is learnt, the behaviors. So culture means it's shown in their behavior, the way they dress up, their knowledge, acquiring knowledge, everything represent the culture. So culture is learnt, not inborn. It is not natural. It is made by the members of the society. Is it very clear? Culture is learnt. It is not born when a child is born. When the child start interacting with the family members, friends, in the school teachers and other members of the society, it slowly start learning the traditions, lifestyle, dressing, rituals, many aspects it start learning. So this is how the child learns the culture. So culture is learnt. The fourth feature of culture is culture means coexistence. Culture provides opportunities to every individual to share his idea with others. Thus, culture assures sharing opportunities. This ensures sharing traditions, values, knowledge, beliefs, and other aspects necessary for human existence. So, culture means coexistence. What do you mean by coexistence? You live together. So, culture provides chances for every individual to share their ideas. Okay, when you go for any function or any rituals or any celebration, you go there and you look at the ideas, how they practice, ideas they use, and also you also share your ideas, how do you celebrate your festival, your way of life. Even when you are sitting in family, the elders will give you how they lead their life, and they also listen to you. So you share your ideas with each other, and it's giving opportunity for you to share. So while you are sharing, for example, if you go to others' home, you will share their tradition, values, knowledge, belief, and other aspects. Same way, when others come to your home, they will also learn your way of traditions, culture, knowledge, beliefs. So culture means coexistence. Culture cannot be learned like staying in a room, you sit it and you study or something. No, culture exists when people live together. So culture means coexistence. Culture is continuous. The fifth feature, culture is continuous. Every culture grows, imbibing new aspects into it. Means culture grows, including new aspects, new ideas, new thoughts, new lifestyle. Though art and imagination, rules and regulations are there in our environment, but little changes are made and it is continuing to live. That is minor change, means a small changes are made, but continuous culture exists. Culture keeps on progressing and that brings change in the society also. So culture grows, including new aspect, new ideas, new thoughts, new tradition, but not forgetting all the rules and regulation of the pre-old. It continues with that. So though art and imagination, rules and regulation get formulated in a complex environment, it sustains itself with the minor changes. So culture is a continuous process. So culture continues, including new ideas, new belief, new thoughts, new traditions, a slight changes in the existing culture, and it continues to be there. So culture is continuous. So culture is diverse. It's the sixth feature of culture. Every social group has its own culture. Culture is not uniform. It's not same everywhere. It changes from society to society, place to place. Aspects like culture includes customs, moral values, arts, belief, language. These changes from one society to another society. So culture is not uniform. It is not same. It differs from society to society. It differs, is also visible. You can see the differences. In the rural, the culture is different. Rural means in village, the culture is different. An urban city, it is also different. In tribal society, the culture varies. So the culture is not uniform. It is differences. You can see the visible. You can see it. The difference in the village, way of leading lifestyle, behavior, values, ideas are different in rural. Way of leading life in urban, that is city, and the lifestyle is different. In tribal society also, the lifestyle, food, everything varies. For example, let us take the food habit of North Karnataka and South Karnataka. North Karnataka, they will eat roti, curry like brinjal, whereas South Karnataka, they have food like ragi ball, rice. Is it not? And even in the language, it is different. Ornaments, it is different. So not only this, even people living in the same place tend to have different culture. Achieving unity in diversity is important. So culture varies from society to society. Is it very clear, children? You have understood the features of culture. That is, culture is abstract. That is, it's not known how we have acquired. But we have acquired. But we don't know which method we have acquired and we are practicing. So culture is abstract. Culture is social. Culture is not personal. It is applicable for the entire community. Culture is learnt. It is not inborn. When a baby is born, culture is not born. Culture born when the baby starts mingling with the people. So culture is learnt. Culture means coexistence. Means cultures, the people learn together by sharing their idea, giving opportunity to each other to share their ideas, tradition, values. Culture is diverse. Means culture differ from place to place. So another feature is culture is continuous with the slight changes, and it exists. All the 6 features we have understood. In today's session, we have learned the feature of culture. Next session, we will learn the importance of culture.